Hey everybody, introducing my new YouTube playlist. I'm going to call this playlist Political Issues That Relate to Dog Culture. The very first video I'm going to put in this playlist is a playlist about Governor Abbott from Texas declares the right to self-defense, issues invasion declaration. Okay, so the right to self-defense. Does the right to self-defense apply to dog culture at all? I think it does, because many people are attacked by dogs, yet when they defend themselves, they are demonized. So let's watch this video together and compare it to dog culture.
We're going to begin tonight, though, in Eagle Pass, Texas, where razor wire remains all along the border there tonight.
Governor Abbott asserted the state's right to self-defense today along.
Okay, they got razor wire because they have the right to self-defense. So that makes sense. They want to defend themselves against the immigrants that are coming across the border. That makes sense to me. However, do you guys know that many stray dogs, tens and tens of thousands of stray dogs from Texas, are rounded up and brought into other states that are already overflowed with stray dogs? And those states sell the stray dogs from Texas to other states. An example is Oregon and Colorado. I've already done a couple of videos on Oregon and Colorado, and the links will be in the description. But Texas, a state that is in an obesity crisis and a stray dog crisis, allows other states to come into their state, take their stray dogs from them, and sell them to people in other states who already have a stray dog crisis. Very interesting.
The southern border. He actually doubled down on what he's called an invasion, making it clear that National Guard troops will keep holding the line.
Jason Allen.
Oh, an invasion. Well, I think that other states in America are being invaded by the stray dogs from Texas. Texas, with your obesity problem and your stray dog problem, well, that's fine. We're happy to help. But when you're exporting stray dogs to other states, but yet you don't want to bring in immigrants, like, I don't quite understand what's up. But let's listen a little bit more and see what's up.
Joining us, been working on the story through the night for us. So this is 2 days now, if we count, after the Supreme Court gave Border Patrol permission to cut or remove the razor wire that Texas installed at the border.
Right, but the court and the ongoing lawsuit didn't say anything about Texas not putting up more wire, so that is what Texas National Guard troops were doing today, with the governor not backing down.
Razor wire defense lines were reinforced Wednesday in Eagle Pass, with the federal government still not.
Defense line. That's interesting. What happens when somebody defends themselves against a dog attack? Or defends their kid against a dog attack? They get demonized and thrown in jail. But it's okay for Texas to defend themselves? I mean, I think Texas should be able to defend themselves. But when Texas is exporting dogs to other states where dog bites are on the rise, where kids are getting mauled at an exponential rate, what about the rights of those other people to defend themselves against the stray dogs that are being exported from Texas?
Not sure exactly which areas along the border Texas will let federal agents access, and the Texas governor not giving an inch. In a letter posted on X, Greg Abbott cited founding fathers James Madison and Alexander Hamilton not leaving states to the mercy of outside threats. Because
the mercy of outside threats. How about that? Outside threats. Stray dogs from Texas are constantly being imported to other states where infants are mauled by dogs at an alarming rate. Outside threats, huh? Okay, Texas, you're sending your outside threats to other states. And you shouldn't do that. And I agree, Texas should not have outside threats either. But the stray dogs in Texas that get carted to other states, those are outside threats to the infants and babies in Oregon, Colorado, and many other states.
the federal government had failed to follow its constitutional duty to, quote, protect each state against invasion.
The federal government has failed to protect states from invasion. Very interesting point. The 14th Amendment. Lawmakers are not supposed to bring dangers on their citizens, but Florida lifts pit bull bans. Colorado imports problem dogs from Texas. Oregon imports problem dogs from Texas. Texas, you don't want to take in a bunch of immigrants. Well, I understand why you might not want to do that, but all of your nasty, biting, killing, infant mauling dogs are being exported to other states. Wow. The hypocrisy of all of this is just ridiculous.
Abbott wrote, it triggers the line acknowledging the state's sovereign interest in protecting their borders.
The state's sovereign interest in protecting their borders. Meanwhile, you're exporting a bunch of sick, nasty, child mauling dogs into other states. Okay.
That authority, Abbott wrote, supersedes any federal statutes to the contrary.
The Biden administration went to the Supreme Court to say they want to make sure that Texas cannot keep their border secure.
Republican lawmakers in Washington.
Yeah, Texas borders aren't secure. Problem dogs are crossing Texas borders into many other places in America. The links will be in the description about my argument about that. I'm not going to add them to this video, but they are 100% true, accurate, and researched and already proven by other people that have an interest in this topic.
Washington expressed frustration Wednesday over any deal on a bill that might clear things up.
Next move in this standoff could come by Friday. That is when Homeland Security wants to know, Doug and Nicole, what areas Texas.
Okay, there we have it. Texas has a crisis, and I agree. Texas should go out of their way to do everything they can to solve it, and they should protect their citizens, absolutely. But other states should protect their citizens too. Texas, a state in an obesity crisis and stray dog crisis, is allowing other states to scoop up their stray dogs and give them to citizens in other states, citizens that are already taxed, already having tons of health problems of their own, and also as these dogs are carted over to other states, many of them suffer and die and have to live inside of houses of people that are part of this whole propaganda, and they end up having houses with like 30 and 40 dogs in a basement where dogs are tortured too. So, Texas, you want to talk about borders? That's amazing. However, your border where all these dogs cross into other states, you need to secure that border too and stop giving your problem dogs to the rest of America.